game on Saturday night, apparently. A rugby game.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's at the front of my mind, to be honest. Big one. Week off. Always a huge hit out against Canberra, against the Brumbies, and they're a team with a lot of potential. Always really good set piece. Getting close to playing a really solid attacking game. I think they've showed that in bits. Hasn't clicked for them 100% yet, but I'm sure they're not far off. So we're fully aware of what a game like this means to both teams.
Looking forward to locking horns with one of your old bros and friends.
Yeah, he's picked a good game to come back, hasn't he? Look, I always like playing against Dave. He adds a lot to their team. I'm not saying the guys haven't been doing a good job, but as far as morale and things go as well, big signing coming back, obviously, and after being away for a while, so I'm sure he'll have a point to prove on the weekend, and we'll do our best to stop that.
Do you relish these sort of battles? I mean, do you look at the big name flankers around the world and sort of target those games as constant performance?
Do I look at big names around the world? I think the comp we're in at the moment, there's every 7 has a different threat. I really do believe that. I've said before that it's hard to find each other on the field. So actually, how you can influence their games is quite tricky, and it's not a huge amount. No, I mean it really is a team effort, and shutting down someone like David is a team effort. Around being smart around the breakdown in particular. So, yes, I do love these games, and it's why you play. And we're all very competitive, and you want to come up against guys who are also equally as competitive and got a point to prove.
You've had your best half of football in the season, and then you've had a break. So, what have you told the guys in that little period?
Oh, more of the same. No, look, it was. We've heard a lot. We've had a lot of pats on the back for that half of rugby. I was interested a lot in the first half. Because that had to have had some effect on how we played in the second. And we built some good pressure, and I think we broke down the Rebels to some extent in that first half. How we played the game, and then how we made that switch in the second half to exploit that. I think was clever rugby. It wasn't just a 40-minute performance. It certainly looked like that on the scoreboard, but traditionally against the Brumbies, it's over 80 minutes these games go to. It's a big slugfest, and we know it'll be going down to the wire.
And was that the pace you played at? Were they fatigued, the Rebels? Is that what you mean by the influence?
Yeah, I think so. We tried to probably push a few too many passes and didn't just build the pressure, but there was certainly a lot of back and forth. And our set piece was not hanging in. It was actually doing quite well. And we knew that we can continue that upwards sort of trajectory through the game, and we'll be in good stead. And that paid off more than we could have hoped for, particularly 70 minutes in.
Does it seem like that probably will be a trademark for 2018 because with the pre-season you had, the fitness records you were breaking, you should be able to get teams at the back end.
Yeah, look, a lot's been made around that fitness, but it's you can still turn off the intent and the want to be there. You can be fit, but you still got to want to do it in the end, because that game was in particular hard, and we know this game's going to be hard. So you've got to want to be in the position to make a difference in the game, and someone like Israel last week was certainly forefront of that, and making the runs, the efforts, and to do the extra little bit for the team, and that's what we're going to need this week.
Is it hard to maintain such hot momentum with a 2-week break?
Oh, I tell you on Monday? No. Look, we've got a plan around how to recreate that. There's a good feel. At the moment with the guys, they're aware of what they need to do and where they need to be on the field, and what preparation they need to bring to our colours at the moment, and we've displayed that this week. So 2 more days of prep, good days of prep. We've got a nice day here to get it all done, and then head down there tomorrow.
The Brumbies have a slightly different setup this year. Have you noticed anything different about them?
We know with the intent they're playing with the ball across all parts of the field, it's been impressive. They've got great ball movement among them. We know they've got quick ruck speed in attack, and they're able to get over the ad line well. That's something they've been showing. And traditionally, look, these guys are great with their set piece, and we know they'll have that. And it's the other little bits that have been a bit of a change in watching and breaking down some of their tape.